The most logical strategy to your course won't always be the most popular. So just because you see people using these different methods, using these tactics, using these things that are trending, that may not be the right approach for you. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I've helped hundreds of creative entrepreneurs and business owners to take back their free time, generate additional revenue, and celebrate while living that work from anywhere lifestyle through creating online courses in digital education. So I'm super excited that you guys are here. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Right? Let's get it. What is going on, awesome party peeps? It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. And today we're talking about choosing the most logical strategy for your online courses, okay? So let's get into this on today. Happy Monday to you. I hope that your week is starting out great. It's off to a good start and that you are going to have a most successful and prosperous week this week, okay? Blessings back at you. Marie Allen Music, is good to see you on. Great morning to you. If you're watching this, by the way, on the Jump First Academy YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when more episodes like this drop. And also let me know inside of the comments where you're watching from or what time it is where you are watching this. I always like to know the extent of this global reach. Okay, let's get into this really quickly. Two things that I want to highlight today when it comes to choosing the most logical approach or method or strategy to getting your courses created, launched, and starting to scale. So the first thing that I need to start out by saying is the most logical approach to your course, or the most logical strategy to your course, won't always be the most popular. So just because you see people using these different methods, using these tactics, using these things that are trending, that may not be the right approach for you. I always like to take a step back, okay, when I'm talking to my clients, my mentees, and really dive into, and this is why I'm a proponent of mentorship. Great morning. Hey, Juan, it's good to see you on as well. Happy birthday to you, Maurice Allen Music. Excited for you. Happy birthday. I hope that you enjoy it and have a good one. A great one. How about that? My mom says a great, grand, glorious one. I'm excited for you and today. I appreciate that energy this way too. So with that being said, right back to our strategies for our courses. It won't always be the most popular method. It won't always be the most popular strategy. And so with that being said, you'll see people using things that may be trending. And as you have noticed, especially since COVID, strategies, methods, tactics, things have started to take a shift. And it's not that they become these new strategies or methods, right? Not necessarily, but they start to elevate. So you see certain methods and strategies that we were using back in 2020, 2018, 2019, they have elevated, right? They continue to grow. Abdul, what's going on? It's good to see you on. Praneeth, hello. And so with that being said, you know, it's one of these things that you kind of have to take a step back. And this is, again, why I'm such a huge proponent of mentorship, is because, yes, a coach can give you the strategy, but your mentors are the people that are going to go deep with you. They're going to go deep to analyze the data that's coming into your business and to be able to help you form a strategy around that data. Okay, so you have to be able to read data, collect data, know what data you should be analyzing, all of those things. You need to determine the right strategy for you. I also believe, especially when it comes to courses, that your unique personality should play a role in choosing the right strategy for you. Okay, so when I talk strategy, I'm talking like you see some people doing webinars and challenges, and some people doing videos on autopilot, right? These evergreen videos, if you will. Some people do calls, sales calls, phone calls, strategy sessions, right? It just depends on, and it can be a mix of these things too, right? Again, it's going to depend on your unique personality, your unique business, also your goals, all of those things. And so this is why, again, I go hard for mentorship. Hire a mentor, somebody who can help you really put that thing together. Now, the second thing that I want to point out when it comes to strategy is you'll see a lot of people, and maybe you're guilty of this too. I know I was when I first started. I was copying what I saw other people doing, okay, without understanding. And this is why I didn't understand the strategy. This is why I lost so much money on ads. If you know my story or you're new here and you haven't heard it, I'll give it to you very briefly. I lost over 10,190 bucks on Facebook ads. I was running Facebook ads, and I still to this day don't know the exact number. I know it was somewhere between 30 and 50 grand. It hurt my heart so much, okay, to know this. Praneeth, I'm in the States. Hello from India. It's good to see you. And so it hurt my heart so much to know that I was losing so much money on ads. But why I lost that money is because I came into this, and because I saw everyone else running Facebook ads, I was running Facebook ads. I didn't understand Facebook ads. I didn't understand why use them, how to use them, or anything like that. I just jumped into it. And so maybe you're in the same space right now when it comes to whether you have a successful business or not, right? Or you're just getting started. Is one of those things, like, we all come and get into these spaces where we see like shiny object syndrome is what I call it. We see these like new strategies and new methods, and we want to try them out and test them out. And sometimes we don't understand what's going on in the background. And so that's the second thing I really want to highlight here is it's more than just watching somebody else do something and thinking you can replicate that. A lot of times we don't understand. We see the top, right? Like an iceberg. There's always a bottom, even a tree, right? You can take a tree, for example. The roots of the tree, we don't really see those, okay? But we can see the trunk, we can see the leaves, we can see the branches. And a lot of times we're seeing that top half of everything that's working, but we don't understand what's going on underneath the surface, okay? We don't understand the strategy. We don't understand why that person is using that specific strategy, how they got there, how many times they failed, how long it's taken them to do it, what their business goals exactly are, right? We don't understand any of that stuff. That's the stuff that matters. That's why you hire mentors, because that's the data that you need in order to figure out what is the right strategy. So inside of my programs, my mentees, my clients, they already know we are not doing stuff without data. I am not suggesting that you do something without understanding what your business goals are in this particular season, because different seasons have different goals, okay, in this particular season. And we're not doing anything and moving stuff forward without me having a firm understanding of, is this going to be sustainable long-term for you regarding your unique personality and the things that you like, your passion, okay? That's very important. I don't think a lot of things are sustainable without some passion attached to them. It's not to say that we always have to like the things that we're doing, because sometimes we gotta buckle up and do the thing, okay? However, there should be some passion attached to the reason we're doing it, right? Like, attached somewhere in there, you need some passion. I'm spilling coffee everywhere, y'all, and I need to drink it so that I can get to the second workout. But I wanted to bring this really quickly because it's so important. I see so many people who are super talented, super passionate about what they do. They just don't have the right strategy, and it's because they're watching people implement strategies and then trying to take the tip of what they see and implement that in their own businesses and replicate that, but they don't have the full understanding. They don't have the roots underneath, right? Now, I teach this inside of my business as well to my mentees. You need a foundational thing, okay? So when you build the foundation the right way, it's kind of like a house. Then you can start to build stories on top of that. So you can start to go experiment and, figure out if you like this thing, if you don't like this thing, if this works for your business, if that works for your business. But if you don't have the right foundation already laid and built, something that you can consistently come back to because you know it works, then every story that you build on top of this house is just built on a shaky foundation. Eventually that whole house is going to come tumbling down, and you're going to have to start all over, versus having a solid foundation and being able to just knock off one story if that doesn't work, right? Or if you're not liking that. Entrepreneurship really is that. It's literally all of these like micro wins, if you will, amongst these, like, oh, I tried that didn't really work for me, right? Oh, I tried that didn't really work for me. But having a mentor to guide you through the process, to help you, number one, increase the vision that you have for yourself and your business. But then number two, finding someone who's done the thing that you actually want to do can help speed up that process of figuring out that didn't work, okay? And then having to start all over again. They can help you give you that foundation that you need to really continue to grow without starting from scratch. That's so important to me. So I hope this makes sense. I hope this is helpful in moving and inspiring you forward. If you're interested in learning more about the strategy that I use to create courses and develop mentorship programs, and we're talking luxury and high-end mentorship programs and courses, then you can check out jumpfirstacademy.org. again, this process, I've formulated it, tested it, tried it, not just for myself, but for my clients as well, as a formula and strategy, a framework that will work despite your unique differences, right? Like, or it incorporates your unique differences. That's a better way to say it. That was very important to me, okay? Because I know how that can be to try to take a curriculum or take a strategy and try to plug it in somewhere and it just doesn't fit right. And so my teaching method is developed specifically with that in mind, with incorporating unique differences and you being able to move your courses and programs forward in a way that fits you and suits you best, okay? I did this for university, all of those things, developed their courses, taught courses at university. And so this is something that is very important to me. And I know it's very unique to me. So I'm very excited for more of you guys to jump in, get your courses done, and do it in a very unique way that works best for you and the people that you want to serve, okay? Again, it's jumpfirstacademy.org in order to get started. Amaya, hello. I'm sending